friends, and welcome to another reading lesson with Miss Meadows. You should, at this point, have your iPad, your headphones, and your composition notebook. You do not need your My Book today. All you need is your iPad, your headphones, and your composition notebook. We are on Module 3, Week 2, Lesson 6, and we're going to get kicking off with our vocabulary for today. So our first word today is pupils. Can you say pupils? Perfect. A pupils is a noun, a person, place, or thing. They are the dark part in the center of your eyes. So your pupils look like black dots in the center of your eye. It is, if you can see on my iPad, that black dot in the center of the eye. Miss Meadows has really, really dark eyes, so it's hard to see, but can you see my pupil? That black dot in the middle of my eye. Look really close. Can you see it? Yeah, those are your pupils. They're the black dot in the middle of the eye. Our next word is sharp. Say sharp. Sharp is an adjective or a describing word. If you have sharp eyes, you see well and notice things quickly. So a hawk, like we see in this picture here, has sharp eyes and can see a mouse from very, very far away. Isn't that pretty cool? So, an eagle's eyesight would be really sharp. It could see a fish from a mile away, too. Your next word is experts. Say experts. Experts is a noun, a person, place, or thing, and experts know more about something than most other people. So, for example, doctors, like we see in this picture here, are experts because they know how to help people who are sick or injured. They are experts at helping make people feel better. So when I think of experts, I think of kiddos in our class when we have Ask an Expert. Like a lot of times I will say that Keegan is our expert of iPads because he knows so much about fixing them. An expert is someone who knows more. The next word is swivel. Say swivel. It's kind of a fun one to say. Swivel, swivel, swivel. Can you say it 3 times? Swivel is a verb or an action word. To swivel your head, you turn it side to side while your body stays still. Go ahead, give that a try. Swivel your head, just like Miss Meadows. While your body stays still, your head swivels. So, we had to swivel our heads around to see what was behind us, like these 2 girls are. Their heads are swiveled to the side or turned to the side. Your next word is sheds. Say sheds. Very good. Sheds is another verb or action word. When an animal sheds, it loses its skin or fur so that new skin or fur can grow. So as a snake sheds its old skin, a shiny new skin can be seen underneath. This picture kind of makes Miss Meadows feel a little bit nervous. But look how cool to see its old skin and then its new skin when it sheds it. And our last word today is lenses. Can you say lenses? Very good. Lenses is a noun, a person, place, or a thing. Lenses are the part of your eye that uses the light to help you see things. So your lenses are located behind the colored part of your eye. So here we see the colored part and your lens is behind it. It's the part of your eye that is behind it, and it uses light to help you see things. All right, that is it for our vocabulary today. High five me, you did a great job. Boop. Now we are going to work on our anchor chart for today. Our anchor chart today is on text organization, and then it says informational texts have a structure or a type of organization that fits the topic and the author's purpose. So description, which is what we're mainly talking about today, is one kind of structure or organization. Authors choose description to tell details about what something is like. So examples, here we have this picture of this bird right here. And then we've got a web out where we are describing the bird. So we would say it feels like, Maybe it feels like feathers, so it feels kind of silky. It looks like, to me, it looks green. It smells like, I wonder what a bird would smell like. I bet one that's like been outside for a while might be a little stinky. It might sound like, what sound does a bird make? Could you tell me? Yeah, like chirp, chirp, chirp. That might be what it sounds like. And it acts like, I'm looking at this bird and he looks a little suspicious. Like maybe he sees something he wasn't supposed to see. Or maybe he's nervous, something is watching him. That's maybe what it acts like. So in our story that we're going to read today, we are reading an informational text about animals. Informational texts give facts about a topic. And so we are going to be looking for those descriptions in our story. That's the text feature we're going to look for today. Descriptions about something that help us to learn more about it. So what something looks like, or sounds like, or acts like, or feels like to help us better understand it. So our story today looks like this. It's pretty cool. I think you're going to like it. This is our cover, and the title says, Whose Eye Am I? The author is Shelley Rotner, the person who writes the words. And I want you to take a look at this cover. What do you think this book is about? Yeah, it's about animal eyes. So our purpose for reading is we're going to get facts about a topic, and I bet we're going to get facts about animals' eyes today. So, what do you think we might learn about animals' eyes? That's going to be our purpose for reading today. We are going to read to find out what we can find out different facts or descriptions about animals' eyes. All right, so as I read, I'm going to demonstrate reading with expression, which is something we want to learn how to do. So I'm going to read with a lot of, I'm going to exclaim words. That was one of our words from last week, so that it can keep you listening. So turn those listening ears on. Check and make sure. You don't need a book for this. All you need to do is listen to this one, and I think you're going to find it really, really fun. All right. Here we go. We use our eyes to see the world, and so do other animals. Eyes help us to see shapes, colors, and movement. Eyes tell us how big or small something is and how close or far away it is from us. Most animals need eyes to survive. Animals watch for danger with their eyes. They also use their eyes to find food and shelter. Eyes help animals find mates and protect and raise their young. So we just got already a lot of facts about eyes and what they do. And I see a couple of animals over here. What animal is this? Can you tell me? A bumblebee. What is this one? An eagle. Good. What's this one? A swan. Very good. And what's this one? A tiger. Very good. Each animal has its own special way of seeing. Scientists have learned much about how animals see. This page says, Who am I? Any guesses on who that is? Go ahead and tell me in your microphone. Oh, good guess. Let's see if you're right. Good prediction. I bet some of you got this right. A dog. Dogs are very good at seeing motion. They see colors, but not as many colors as humans can see. They don't see the color green. To dogs, green looks like yellow. Puppies are born blind and begin to see when they're a couple weeks old. Goats, on the other hand, here are goats, see well at night. Their pupils are wide. Take a look, you can see right there. They're not circles like ours, they're wide like rectangles. Their pupils are wide rectangular slits that let in lots of light and allow goats to see all around without moving. Elephants see better in dim light than in bright daylight. Their long eyelashes protect their eyes from blowing sand and dirt. When they are sad, they actually cry tears. Oh, that makes me so sad. An elephant crying. But it's interesting how similar they are to humans, that we cry real tears and so do elephants. Ooh, another animal. Giraffes are the tallest mammals and have sharp eyesight. Their height helps them spot predators. Zebras have excellent eyesight, as well as good night vision. Because their eyes are on either sides of their heads, they can see right and left at the same time. Can you imagine if you could see over here and over here at the same time? We can only see forward, or if we turn our heads or move our eyes and look sideways. That's crazy. Any guesses on who am I? Go ahead, tell me in your microphone, who do you think this is? What type of animal? Good guess. Let's see if you're right. Some of you are going to love this. I know Layla's going to love this one. A cat. Cats have better night vision than either humans or dogs. Their pupils can open wide to let in lots of light. Some experts believe that in the daytime, cats see everything in shades of blue and gray. Others believe that their vision is similar to dogs, but not as clear. Who am I? Go ahead, tell me your guess into your microphone. Good guess. Let's see if you're right. This one is cool. An owl. Owls have the best night vision of any bird. Their eyes are the same size as human eyes, even though they're much smaller animals. They can't move their eyes, but they can swivel their heads almost all the way around. Owls have third eyelids that clean and protect their eyes. So we swiveled our heads, and we could really only get them part of the way swiveled. Owls can make their heads go almost all the way around, so they could be looking backwards. Isn't that crazy? Birds, such as parrots, see millions of different colors, including colors that humans can't see at all. They probably have the best color range of any animal. Pigeons have better color vision than almost any animal. They see colors that are invisible to humans. Sometimes they're used in search and rescue missions. That's kind of a cool fact. Oh, here's an animal we saw earlier. Swans have sharp eyesight, which they need for migrating. They fly higher than most birds when they are on the move. Chickens can detect motion well, which helps them find tasty worms, bugs, toads, and even snakes. They have third see-through eyelids that protect their eyes from dirt. Pretty cool. This says, who am I? What do you think about this one? I'm guessing it might be some sort of reptile or amphibian. Go ahead, tell me in your microphone. Good guess, let's see. I was right. It's a frog. Frogs have eyes on top of their heads. Even when most of a frog's body is underwater, it can see all around without moving, so it doesn't scare away prey. Frogs can see far away, even at night. Who am I? Tell me your guesses into the microphone. Good guess. Let's see if you're right. This is a creepy one. An alligator. Alligators can see in dim light and for long distances. Clear third eyelids allow them to see well underwater. Their eyes are on top of their heads, which allows them to see even when they're mostly submerged underwater. Whoa, cool. Snakes can't open or close their eyes. Their eyelids are clear covers. When a snake sheds its skin, it sheds its eyelids too. Bearded dragons see in full color and can see some colors that are invisible to us. Their eyes are on either sides of their heads, so they see both sides at once. Oh, just like zebras do. Turtles have good eyesight and can move their eyes around. They can see even more by stretching their long necks in different directions. Chameleons can move each eye separately to see in different directions at the same time. Their eyelids cover almost the entire eyeball, except for a small hole in the center. Who am I? Tell me your guesses in your microphone. Good guess. Let's see if you're right. A fish! Goldfish are the most researched of any fish and have been trained to recognize and react to various colors, including colors that are invisible to humans. They have no eyelids and sleep with their eyes open. Ooh, who am I? This one looks interesting. Tell me your guess in your microphone. Good guess. Let's see if you're right. Ooh, cool. This is a lobster. Lobsters have eyes at the base of their antenna. They can't see clear images, but can detect movement well underwater and in the dark. Their eyes have thousands of lenses that reflect light. Their vision is so unusual, scientists have imitated it to make X-ray devices. Oh, that's so cool. A scallop has up to 100 eyes around the edge of its shell. Each one of these eyes reflects light like a mirror. Scallops cannot see shapes but respond to light and darkness. Scallops have 100 eyes? That's crazy. Hermit crabs have eyes mounted on the tips of 2 stalks. By moving these stalks, they can see in many different directions. They can see at night, but the images are not very sharp. Very cool. Starfish have an eye on the end of each of their arms to see forms, but not details. Most spiders have 8 eyes, but they still can't see very well. Some are nearly blind. Beetles have 2 eyes on top of their heads that help them see movement and colors. And tarantulas have 8 eyes, 2 large round eyes in the middle and 3 on each side. Who am I? Go ahead, tell me your guesses in your microphone. Good guess. Let's see if you're right. A dragonfly. Dragonflies' eyes are huge compared to their body size and cover almost their entire head. They also have 3 smaller eyes that help detect motion. Their vision is excellent and they can see colors that are invisible to humans. Butterflies have large round eyes that detect motion well. Humans have 1 lens in each eye, but butterflies have thousands of lenses. They see colors that humans can't even see. Bees have eyes made of thousands of small lenses. They see colors that are invisible to humans. This makes it easier to spot patterns on the petals of flowers that have the best nectar. And then at the end, this says how humans see. Humans see because of the way our eyes can process light. Light goes through the cornea first, the clear surface that covers the front of the eye, and then travels through the dark opening in the center called the pupil. The pupil is in the center of the iris, the colored part of the eye. The iris controls the size of the pupil. The pupil is small when light is bright, but gets bigger to let in more light when it is dark. Behind the iris is a lens that changes shape to focus on the light. The shape of the lens depends on a number of things, including whether an object is close or farther away. After moving through the lens, the light reaches the back of the eye called the retina. At this point, the information is upside down and backwards. The optic nerve sends what you see to your brain, where it is reversed and turned right side up. So that is our book, Whose Eye Am I? And I have a job for you to do now. What I would like you to do is open your composition notebook to the first blank page, and I would like you to pick any animal whose eye we learned about in that story. You pick the one that is most interesting to you. Maybe it's your favorite animal, or maybe it is the one that you thought was the coolest when you were reading. I want you to pick it and I want you to draw it. Go ahead and first draw a picture of the animal, and if you can, label it with its name so that we know what it is. And then I want you to do your best to write one sentence about something you learned about that animal's eye. So maybe it's the elephant who cries, or maybe it's the butterfly who sees colors that humans can't see. But I want you to draw a picture, and I want you to try and write one sentence describing that fact. And after, we're all going to come to the carpet and we're going to turn and talk with our partners about what we learned, and you're going to share your fact with your partner. So have fun, happy drawing, write one sentence, and I will see you in just a little bit. Thank you so much for reading with me. I will see you tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day.